We've got to kick off a rainy day here in Cardiff. Lemza with the reception. Yankees offloads. Lud de Hagar. It looks like a regular day in Wales with all this rain today. So it looks like there's a bit of power issues in South Africa right now. Friend just messaged me. Any of you guys that are on, pretty sure you're just using your cellular data. I'll try my best to keep you up to date. If you have any questions, just hit me up. I will try to respond to them ASAP. Yankees at the boot. Looks like an absolute beautiful day there. I think I'll have to check the weather there in Cardiff. What do you guys reckon the temperature is there right now? I'm going to say it's probably like 13, maybe? What is this? It says 54 in Fahrenheit because I live here in the States, and that's what I get. See if I can figure out something else here. I would like to know what the weather is there because it looks bloody rainy and cold. So I will check another app to see what the weather is, guys. $12 and cloudy, light rain. So just a lovely day at Millennium Stadium there in Cardiff. Falamza picks up the kick, returns, gets it to just about midfield, bobbled pass. This is going to be knocked forward. No knocking forward on that one. Pollard tries to get the kick, gets off to Dialende, he moves it forward, back to Yankees, Altalud to Hjager. He gets nothing much on it. Wales pushing, trying to get the turnover. We remain with possession. Yankees with the kick.
It costs me no fucking money to do this. Sorry, it costs me anytime, 24 hours, they pop in another stick and I need to talk. You can use it too. He said I'd be over to the antibiotics to Walmart. So I'll pick those up. But if I'm out one day, you pick them up for me, I'll give you the money. They're $800, so they would be like shit.
God, the Yager, a brick wall. Everybody already covered in all kinds of green stands, obviously, because the pitch there is really wet at the moment. Pushing, trying to keep possession at the 22. Do we still have it? Or no, Wales has gotten it. Trying to do what we can to establish that early dominance in the front pack. Penalty for not moving away on South Africa. Kick to touch.
What are these called in South Africa? Australia, they're called dongs.
Yeah, in New Zealand they're called jandals. I just called them flip flops, and I never had anybody correct me.
Do you have South African people on?
Don't really have much people watching at the moment. Seems that we're doing what we do early to try to establish a bit of dominance with our forward pack, but Wales seems to be doing just fine. Really, that was a pretty damn good kick. Looked like it was going to be a mistake there. And we've got a penalty. Offside penalty on South Africa. Very physical for 6 minutes already. Lots of battling for the ball on both sides. Quite a bit of kicking as well. Faf de Klerk ain't out there, but it still looks like he is with the amount of kicking that's going on. Looks like Wales going to go, yep, they kick it within the 5, it looks like. And we will go for a line out at the 5-meter line for Wales. Line out at the 5-meter. Wales gets possession. But this starts getting pushed back immediately. Our defense is lining up. They're making a good push with their wings. Offload to their prop. Moving forward, we have got the turnover. We got the turnover about 10 meters out. This is the first time Wales is making a push, and we obviously held our own there for a bit. Pollard gets us out of trouble a bit, gets it out to about just shy of midfield. That was Quagga Smith getting the turnover there, right on Quagga. Advantage for Wales. 22 meters out. Vermeulen. Yeah. Offload to 8, and it looks like up. Oh my God, a saving try. Herschel Yankees jumps out right there at the line, knocks the ball into touch. It was off the advantage as well, so I guess they either will go for a kick or will they go for the scrum? We shall see. Oh man, that was a good little run there too. And it was just kind of Sia and Yankees just got him right at the right moment there. Yeah, for Zamet pushed it out. Yeah, it was Herschel that kind of had the final push there at the line. Got it out. Yeah, you can see the Wales fans a bit crushed there at the final second. They're hoping for that early try, but no dice. Official here having a word with Sia. My wallet, guys.
Because the missus is asking for money.
She needs some cash.
Just rent her car out. I don't need the whole thing. I'll get back to you then.
No worries. Nine minutes in. Let's see if the first points go on the board, and they do. 9 minutes in, 3-0 to Wales.
Aw.
With Dan Bigger, of course, we know what he's capable of. 1 for 1 so far. Restart. We kick from Yolen. Just made a nice little deep run there, about as deep as he could run. And oh man. Offside penalty on Wales. Pollard
Put that on?
from right in front, about 25, 26 meters out, the 11th minute. And it is now 3-3, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, he just put one through, so it looks like he does have his kicking boots on, man. How's it? Hope everything's all right over there. Hope if you're doing a braai, that it is good and great. It's absolutely beautiful here today in North Texas. Not like Wales. I can tell you what the temperature is here if I can get it. Just a second here. What do we got right now? It is 17 and sunny today. I think our high today is going to be about 18, 19, 18, something like that here in DFW. So it should be a beautiful day out here today. I may, after this game, go watch a little bit of collegiate rugby down the road here. Our local collegiate team is playing against their foe from the University of Texas. We've got some movement here. Wales attacking big time, trying to get that speed going. Oh, come on. Mapimpi, come on, get it. Oh, yes. The saving grace right there. At 12 minutes, man, they were attacking. Mapimpi does his thing defensively. Penalty for off the feet. Are they going to go for the 3 again, or is he going to kick to the 5-meter line and see what they can do? Love you too, baby. Look at that. Pimpy doing his thing. And he didn't do anything too aggressive, so no, massive cards or anything. He made sure and kept his distance. He didn't go for the lower body. And that's great. So we got to restart here. Wales with possession. 22-meter line. Offloads. Yeah, and that was it. So we're going to go kick at the 13th minute. Dan Bigger again from about 22 meters out. Valemza going into the sheds. I don't know what's going on right there. But yeah, all we have is Franstein coming out on the pitch. We already know what he's capable of, so that is not a problem in my book. It's pretty early in the game. But Dan Bigger looks like he should have a pretty easy, straightforward kick here at the 13th minute. Let's see what we've got here, guys. I didn't know that they had a retractable roof there at Millennium Stadium in Cardiff. I've never been, so I did not know that they had a retractable roof. Bigger is good from 22, making the score 6-3. At the 13th minute, pretty uneventful so far. A restart, a bobbled ball. Did we? No, we did not get possession. Are they going to say it was not forward? It is looking like it. Yeah, I agree, man. I agree. Come back later. I can't believe I'm getting all this spam on here. That's pretty disturbing. I'll have to tell my missus to take a look at that. Look at the chat on my game.
What?
I've got advertisements for webcam girls.
Nice.
It's closed 75% of the time. So we have, the AT&T Stadium here locally that the Dallas Cowboys play in, and I think they only open it up when it's like an afternoon game. At night, they always close the roof on it, but it's also a stadium that seats 100,000 plus people for football games, and yes, it does get filled for every game. No matter what, they do sell out, so it's a bit unfortunate. It's not a bad seat in the house with that big screen they've got in the middle. If any of you guys have ever seen pictures of it, it is a ginormous screen, TV screen in the middle of the stadium on all sides. We get to see the South African scrum doing its thing. That's a big pack of bodies there down in the front row. Not something I would want to ever have to go up against, because those are big boys who could hurt you with ease. But anybody just joining, 6-3, 15 minutes in, Dan Bigger 2 penalty kicks, and Andre Pollard at 1-from-1 with his, which is what we need. We can't have him missing kicks. Yeah, I agree. I mean, it's cool to see the rain sometimes, but yeah, it does affect it quite a bit, so. I wonder what tickets were for this game. I wonder what they were costing, or running, as we would say here. But looks like a pretty good crowd for this. I mean, I'm sure.
The comic come back after the game. It's important.
The missus loved your commentary there with them telling him to come back after the game. She's over here cracking it up in the kitchen, so. Krill, there we go. First contact he's had with the ball this game. Lud de Hager pushing through. Delende tried to get the kickoff. I think it's turned over at this point. Yeah, Wills has it. Looks a little bit hurt there. He's all right. I'll rub a little dirt on it and I'll be fine for the rest of the afternoon. Looks like Pollard will kick for penalty again at the 17th minute from Stein. Kind of doing a little bit. Oh, there's Willie LaRue. He's the water boy for the game. What are you telling him anything for, man? That guy knows what he's doing. Pollard from straight out. 18 meters maybe? No, that was a cheap little quicker, 11 meters out. Pollard hits, and we are now at 17 minutes in. Both kickers 2 for 2 from kicking. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping too, especially if we can bring in Marks and Kitsoff after they get really tired, and then it'll be a really interesting game at that point.
Leaving.
Love you. Be safe. Oh, give me just a second, guys. Sorry about that, guys. Had to step aside. The missus needed a kiss before she went out the door. You guys know how that all can be. Really bad line out there for Wales, almost losing the ball. You had Herschel running into the back there trying to get possession. Oh, there he is. There's Creel again. It's been a bit since we've seen him. It was the last World Cup since that gentleman graced us with his presence. I think it's just so odd not seeing Alan Wynne Jones out there, though. Yeah, he's an older cat, but like he's been such a staple for this program for so many years for Wales. So it's not even like both of these teams are their full strength teams. We don't have Colby, we don't have Faf de Klerk, they don't have Ellen Wynne Jones, they don't have Falatau. Now it's which team can adapt with those guys' mission. We don't have Sneeman either, so it's like which team can adapt with these injuries. And hopefully it turns out being the mighty Springbok this afternoon. Wales penalty, not releasing the ball. We get possession. Pollard will try to kick. 3-4 and penalties conceded. Looks like Pollard's going to try and go for that as deep as he can get it. Which brings up the really interesting question. Why don't we just get Stein to kick it, man? Like, we know he can kick it to their 22. It's just, there's no question he's going to get it down that deep, so. But to anybody who's joining, 20 minutes in, 6-6 the score right now. God, look at that size difference between Herschel Yankees and Luke DeHager, man. It looks like a little kid with his dad. Yeah, we are. I mean, we just are way more physical at the breakdown, and you can tell. It's just a lot more. But like I said, I hand it to Wales. They're not a bad team in my book. They're not. Obviously, they got their butts handed to them by the ABs last weekend, but it seems like the ABs have been doing that. Oh, I guess the weather's going to affect him a bit. But if it was, yeah. Anybody that watched any of the other games earlier today, I got up about halfway through the All Blacks and Italy game. That was very one-sided. Switched over to Ireland and Japan. That was like probably the biggest disappointment of the morning. Like, damn, they beat the brakes off of Japan. And then anybody just got done watching Tonga and England. So it's like it seems like all the games this morning have been very one-sided matches so far. And I kept saying, hey, man, a couple hours we'll get some decent rugby, some competitive teams going at it. And this is looking like what we're getting. We're getting like the first decent game of the day here. We've still got France and Argentina later in the day, and I hate to say it, as much as I love my Pumas and I love my Argentinians, I'm thinking France might beat the brakes off of them too, so we'll just see how that goes. It's a real sad fact. Mario Ledesma is a great, great coach, but it's a bit of a disappointing time, it seems, for the Los Pumas. Pollard gets a kick off across to Mapipi. Come on. You got to catch that, man. That's ridiculous. I think you might be a little bit ahead of me. I am at 22 minutes and 16 seconds. I don't know. I think you might be a little step ahead of me, you guys at overseas. I think I got a little bit of a tape delay here stateside. Funny enough, because we're on the same hemisphere. You figured it'd be about equal, but I'm sure it's this is what 7 p.m. kickoff, 6:30 p.m. kickoff for you guys in South Africa. So it's a nice evening. I'm sure the pubs are full to the brims. Well, if you can go to pubs, I don't know if that's still, you guys are still on protocol for that. Oh, you're the exact same time for, okay. Here we go. Wow, we're not going to kick for 3. Pollard's going it out at the line out. Yep. I'm at 22:33. You've got 19:55 is what you look like you had. You said you had. Yeah, I'm ahead of you. I'm at 22:40 right now. So. Oh, come on, push. Krill's got it. He's down to the ground. We're pushing as hard as we can. We're at the 5-meter line right out right now. Getting something going here. Nakane. Nothing on that. Yankees out to Lud de Hager. Or no, that's Ebenezabeth. Little bit of space. There goes Lud de Jager. There's the big boy carrying it forward. Wales is trying to get the turnover. They got it. They got it. Bloody hell. Not releasing. 23rd minute in. We had a nice little deep run there, and just couldn't seal the deal there. Yeah. Oh, that was, they pushed in over that. Damn. I wanted to get that try. I wanted to put a little bit of space between us and see what we can make happen. But, Wales gets the turnover, 5 meters out. Man. You hate it when that happens. Their first turnover of the game, and they get it at a very crucial point for us. Oh. Quagga Smith gets the possession. Wells pressuring big time. They want this ball back in our end. You get Nakane doing the push. Banambi. We retain possession. Yankees with the kick. And to touch. Oh yeah, I'm in a bit 25 minutes in. It's not really Vlems is done. He's got his jacket on. He's on the side. I don't know what happened. Just maybe wasn't feeling it. He went to the sheds, now he's back on the side. So I guess we will find out later what happened to that young man. The penalty on South Africa with not releasing the ball, and then it looks like Wells tried to run a little funny stuff, get a little quick thing going, and it was stopped quickly. You've got Sia Khaleesi out here talking. Yeah, there it is. That penalty count, 6-5 already. That's never a good sign. We can't, if you guys think back to the recent losses, that's the thing that kills us, is we give up too many damn penalties. So hopefully Sia can get with the boys and instill a bit of discipline. Bloody hell. Anybody just joining, 26 minute in, 6-6. Andre Pollard, 2 for 2 for kicking. Yeah, I would have been pissed as well if they had allowed that. Yeah, I totally would have been too. And it looks like Bigger at the 26th minute is going for another one from 22 out, 21 out. Right down the middle, Bigger. Anybody just joining? Now 9-6, guys. Kickers both perfect. So 9-6, guys. 27 minutes, about to be 28th minute in. Nothing but penalties here so far in this first half. Line out for the Springboks, of course, we nail it because we are money when it seems to be the line outs. We're making a good push. You've got Nakane at the back of the pack. Yankees comes up. We're just trying to get some movement. He offloads to Yankees. Yankees kicks away. Oh, man, please, please, please. Ah, come on, guys. What do we got here? Penalty once again on the Springboks. Offsides. We've got to get these discipline issues squared away, fellas. We're not going to win this game giving up these kind of penalties. These guys have the ability to take advantage of that. Great kick out to the 22 for Wales. 29 minutes in, 9-6, guys. Wales wins the line out. Ooh, that was a nice little folding by Sia Kolisi on Bigger there. I agree. I'm a big Jakobus Reinach guy. I don't get why. Maybe that's kind of the thing is like get that second wind in the second half because I think Jakobus Reinach is a very proper backup to Faf de Klerk. And I mean, hell, even at times I think he's even slightly better because he doesn't kick the damn ball away so bloody much. We got Wales pressuring here at the 22, 9th phase. Oh, Nishi almost had the turnover there. Etzebeth's getting the tackle. It's moving forward. Kick forward for Wales. 10th phase. We get it. Ten phases in, nothing to show for it for Wales. And you've got basically Dwayne Vermeulen against everybody in a red uniform. Now here comes his props and his hookers up forward. You got Manambi and Nakane coming up to back him up a bit. And then Sia comes up and says, all right, guys, let's step back. Let's collect ourselves, let the ref do his thing. You're so used to seeing Etzebeth being that guy, man. So used to seeing Etzebeth being like that. Let me get up in everybody's face guy. And it's, it's Dwayne doing his thing. The fuel I need, guys. Oh, they're going to try and say it's a high tackle. What? Dude, the guy's taller than him, man. What kind of crap is that? Yeah, they're trying to say that was a high tackle by Nishi because his feet totally leave the ground. Let's see what we got. No, his foot's still on the ground. I don't feel like that was, look, the guy's just taller. I mean, I might be wrong, but yeah. No, I didn't get the South African commentary. I think this is British commentary, actually. And Joshua Halsett, man, yeah, he went for the ball. Like, I don't think there was a... Yeah, man, it's not... It's a height difference, too. I mean, like, if, Imagine if that had been a lock going for the tackle and it had been like a scrum half or something. I mean, he would have took his head off. But yeah, like then there would have been some issues there. But I hope it's nothing more. Okay, he's telling Sia to to walk away, so I don't think it's going to be anything too major. Oh, crap. No, they're saying that. I hate it. Oh, man. Are they saying shoulder charge there? Oh, niche. God, man. Dude, I don't feel like it was incidental. I feel like, hey, we're going one direction, you're going the other, and we bump into each other, and that's it. I don't, hate these kind of things because it's like it's incidental. I don't feel like it's intentional. I don't feel like, hey, shit. 30th minute. It looks like Niche is going to get the yellow card because they just don't like him, I guess. I don't know. I get it. It's a couple of incidents in a very short period of time. Khaleesi, okay, a penalty for obstruction, which that did happen. It was incidental in my opinion. Yellow card. 30th minute in. Yellow card on Niche for obstruction, and he gets 10 minutes in the sin bin. Still 9-6, guys. 30th minute in. You've got Rossi Erasmus and Ninabar discussing some things. I'm pretty sure they're figuring out, okay, how the hell are we going to do this with only 3 guys, with 2 guys in the front? And a penalty kick for Bigger from 22 meters right out front. 31st minute. I'm gonna go ahead and just assume he is going to nail this, and he nails it, guys. He is 4 of 4 for kicking today. And it now becomes 12-6, 31 minutes into this game. They're keeping it close. They're keeping it honest. This yellow card, it's going to bother me a bit because that's how we dominate. Is that front row is always so dominant. Man, you've got Krill getting in on the mix here now. Let's see what we got. We sacrifice a guy up back. Oh, crap. Stan bubbles the ball. It's a wet one, I get it. But he's making some movement. He gets across the 50 meters, the halfway point. Yankees out to Nakane, or no, Manambi. Yankees getting it back. We retain possession. Get it back, get it back, get it back. He kicks forward. Krill doing he's running up quick for it. Etzebeth with a good tackle right there at possession. Offloading here. Stan receives this one in just fine. No bobbling this time. We have possession. Out to Yankees. To De Hager. Moving forward. Wales doing everything they can to try to get possession of this ball. And their end of the field, and our end of the field. Pollard offloads. Oh, here we go. The Allende offload to Herschel Yankees. We're getting some going here. We're getting something going. We got to get these backs involved. Nakane. Lucio Amt offload to Dwayne Vermeulen. We're down a man, and we're making a good push, guys. 5th phase in. A little bit of okay. We get it to Quagga Smith. Come on, Quagga. Get a good run going up. Get the bus some. Oh, yeah. Good run from Quagga right there. We still have possession. Pollard kicks it forward. Come on, Mpipi. Oh, we got it. Oh, he bubbles it forward. Oh, come on. 5-meter line. Oh, man. Yeah, but it's entertaining. It's close, and it's entertaining so far, Joshua. It's that was a breaker right there, though, man. I thought we had it. I thought Mpipi was going to get that ball and get it across. And no dice. Wales gets possession. Will they kick forward? They kick for touch. They kick for touch. Not bad for being down a man. We get that close into it. And I think the real oil in that was our centers, of course, Lucio and Damien Dialente. They just were making it happen. Quagga had a nice little run in it. Stan had a nice little run in it. And then we tried to get it off to Mpipi, and it just was not so. Set Nakane down on the field. Nakane looks hurt. But it's not like we don't have anything in the cupboard right now, folks. We all know what time it is. Yeah, I mean, that's awesome that we're able to do that, to be able to get in there half with 14 men and hold it. Oh, man. What happened here? What kind of kick was that, Pollard? Yeah, he just bobbled it, man. It just couldn't get his hands on it. The line out, let's see, is Nakani going to be all right? Nah, he's limping. He's favoring that right leg a bit. He's trying to get it stretched out, see if he can be all right. Do we keep him in, or do we replace him at this point, 34 minutes in? No, it looks like he's going to stay. Looks like he's going to stay in. We get ready for this crucial line out. About 25 meters out, it looks like. We're usually money from this. Quagga lifts Eben Etzebeth. We have possession. We're making a push. Make a push, 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 push. Even down a man, we're still able to move this ball, and that's great. That shows you the resiliency of these guys. Yankees out to Pollard. He's trying to look for a spot here. Offloads to Quagga Smith. Smith just running like a bulldozer, trying to get in the mix there. Knocked forward. Yellow card on Wales. Their hooker off for 10 minutes for coming in at the side. Man. Reese Carey out at the 35th minute. Yellow card. And we kick to the 5 meter because we think we've got it. I will say this: the referee is keeping it legit. He's not favoring Wales. It doesn't seem. It seems like he's keeping it pretty honest. 8-6 total conceded penalties over 8 and 6. 8 for the Springboks. We just get the line out. We're doing a good push here. We're about 6 meters out. We're trying to keep possession here. There is a pack of guys. We break up. We bring some guys out. You've got Dialende with the push forward. Yankees with the offload to Manambi. We're trying to get some numbers here. Oh, and the turnover. Come on. Get the ball. Jesse Krill's got it. We're back at the midway point. What is going to be the penalty on this? High tackle on South Africa. Man, them Welsh fans are loving this, man. That crowd is rocking right now. Yeah, I kind of get it. I kind of get it. I kind of get it. What the hell's in his hair? Ellis Jenkins. He's got something in his hair. It looks like he's got some hair gel or something in there. A little wad of it on the side there. Probably just jealous because that man has a full head of hair, and I'm sporting a sunroof at this point. So, and then bigger with like the markings on his face from the pitch. He kicks to touch about the halfway point, midway point of the field. We will have a line out, 37th minute in. We got a line out at the midpoint of the field. A short little chipper of a line out there. And it looks like Wales is going to try and see if they can do what we have been doing with 14 men. Kick forward. Stein calls for it. He gets it. Offloads to Creel. Creel trying to get an open space. Let's see what we can get going on here. The Hagar. Allende kicks forward. Come on, my peepee. Come on, come on, come on. Run, 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 run. He's not going to get to it. Vaseline in his hair. Okay. Why does he have Vaseline in? Why would he put Vaseline in his hair? Like, makes you break out. Man. Maybe you guys know. I don't know. Maybe just to make himself slicker, I guess. Or maybe is he bleeding and it stops the bleeding a bit? Maybe. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe you guys know why he has Vaseline in his hair. I do not know. Damn. We got possession. That looked like it was a pretty hard fall for Etzelbeth. He's a tall guy, so you got to bring him up from high. Vermeulen gets nowhere. Wales doing everything they can. They want possession. It doesn't look like it's going to happen. Get it out, get it out, get it out, get it out, get out. Come on. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful tackle there from Mpimpy. Not releasing, penalty on Wales. Damn, that's a damn mountain compared to everybody, man. Look at him just standing next to that ref. It's like a father and his son. Makes you more slick. Guys usually put above their eyes and forehead. I know you'll put it under your eyes here too, because it keeps the sweat from like getting in your eyes. You'll put it over here. Actually, so in American sports, certain ones it's illegal to put Vaseline on your face because in baseball, guys will rub their face and grip the ball. So it's like cheating. You're not allowed to do it. So, yeah. Pollard looks like he's going to kick for penalty. 40th minute. I'm sure this will be the whistle after this, and we'll be at halftime. A little bit of an outside kick here. I'm trying to see where the meters are on it. I'm looking. It looks like 46 meters out. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes, he's money. He's money. Halftime, guys, 12-9. Pollard money so far from the kicks, and it's been a bit different. Stop ear issues, but if you look at their ears, it's a little... yeah, the cauliflower ear. You really only see that in this country for people who do MMA, mixed martial arts. I don't watch any of that stuff. It's just not my thing. But you'll see it here. And I remember seeing the first group of guys that I saw with cauliflower here in public, and I'll cauliflower here, and I'm like, "Oh, do you play rugby?" And they're like, "No, man, we grapple." Yeah, I was hoping for a try too. I was hoping that when PB, whenever he was running in, I was like, "Dude, it's our chance. We got it. We'll get it with a man down," and it just did not seem to be so. So yeah, watching through Flow Sports, it kind of sucks because we don't get a halftime show. They just leave the camera on and all the commentary. They'll do little graphics on the screen. 68-52 tackles made. Carries, they have 51 to our 39. They have 185 meters to our 164. We have 4 turnovers to their 2. 9 to 7 in penalties conceded. And kicks from hand, obviously, we always seem to run that category high. It's 18 to 15 at halftime. I wish they would show the set pieces and that kind of thing, but it does not look like it. And now we get our horrible commercials we get here in North America. I believe this one is for medication for people with mental disorders. Any of you guys who've never been to the States, yes, they advertise medicine constantly on TV and radio here. It's like all the time. I know there's only one other country I've been to where they do that, and that was New Zealand. This is, oh, yes, schizophrenia medication. Yeah, so am I, man. Like, that's always the big worry. And I kind of didn't have it as bad because of Elton being on the bench and being able to come off. Yeah, it's not a big difference, but it always seems like the Springboks always have a much higher number than their opponents. And I think that's just because that's the way they play the game. But yeah, it's been an okay game. It's obviously all the games that were on earlier today were all blowouts. I even got a chance to watch our Springbok women take on France, and that was, God, that was bloody bad. Like, mentioning to people that, the USA women's have won a World Cup. Yeah, they've won a couple of them at 15 aside, but, like, did not look like the Springbok women. The kickbox, yeah, there you go. The kickbox. If I didn't think it'd get shut down, I would show you guys these commercials they show to us here in the States, because I know they're not the commercials you get on DSTV. They're absolutely horrible here. Like, we had schizophrenia medication, followed by whiskey and scotch, followed by Patricia Heaton trying to sell these trinkets and whatnot. It's just horrible. It's World Vision. Yeah, it's an advertisement for them. Couple of highlights here, but we get no commentary. It's almost as if, yeah, and then it goes right back to advertisements here. Really bad cell phone companies, yada yada yada. Yeah, yeah. If if you want to take your schizophrenia medication with your whiskey, be great. That's, like I said, a big complaint I do have about living on this side of the globe is, living overseas. Advertisements are totally different than they are here. Here, it's like, because people seem to be a lot wealthier here, they advertise a lot of high-end products. Oh, wow, this is a commercial in Spanish. Because, like I've said, it helps to learn Spanish on this side of the globe. Oh, it's an Amazon commercial in Spanish. Yeah, I mean, like, it's, like I said, I looked into the DSTV thing, getting a VPN, and, like, you get a lot for it, but, like, also, it's like I already pay like $30 a month for Flow Sports. I pay 14 for Peacock, which is NBC. That's how I can watch the Premiership. That's also how I was able to watch the British and Irish Lions series. And then you have a couple of other apps here with Flow Sports. Like I said, I mostly get it to watch rugby, but I can also watch collegiate ice hockey and minor league ice hockey, which you guys know me. So you guys know who I am. You know what I like ice hockey quite a bit. Grew up playing that myself. So now we've got another World Vision commercial showing children that need food. Predominantly in what continent? What do you think it is? Yeah, it's Africa. Yeah, man, it's always going to be there no matter what. I will always love the sport of ice hockey. You can go back and see videos of me wearing like New Zealand's national team ice hockey team jersey. I probably have about a dozen or so rugby jerseys. I probably have about a 35 to 40 deep ice hockey jersey collection. It's just always been my thing. I've always, I will say this. Dude, I could do a whole rant video about American sports. If they call it the World Series and it's only in America, the Super Bowl. I know other countries are starting to play football, like Japan has collegiate football and professional football. Europe has a couple of gridiron football leagues. Like I said, I prefer the collegiate level of football. You guys have seen the video where I've gone to the local college games and stuff like that. I know it's a very boring sport for a lot of people overseas, and I get that. And it's like they probably think the same thing about, baseball being very boring. Take an American and sit them in front of a cricket game and they will go to sleep. They do not get excited about cricket whatsoever. They don't understand it and they don't really, you know what I mean? Like it's kind of something that's boring to them. But also one of the bigger sports here living in the South is a sport called NASCAR, and it's just guys driving in a circle on a track. It's not even like Formula One. I mean, it's fun. It's loud. Don't get me wrong. I enjoy it, but it's not like, I prefer going to the local dirt tracks because there's mud and it's just everything. You guys saw a video where I went to Kansas with my missus, where she grew up, and we went to the local dirt track there. It was absolutely hella fun. It's crazy fun. But, yeah, we just don't get into international sports. Like, they'll support, yeah, F1. I've been to Formula One races. We had one here locally in Austin, about 4 hours south of here, and it's just kind of like Formula One here is kind of looked at as like, oh, that's a very snooty kind of rich people thing, and it's like NASCAR is for working class folks. So it's just kind of that's why Donald Trump will go to NASCAR races and not Formula One races. But it's just very odd and awkward here for American sports. They're not keen. Even like the Olympics, we had like the dream team, and like they didn't even really get behind that anymore because all the other teams have heaps of NBA players now too. So Danica Patrick, yeah, she was more known for how she looked than how she drove. So like they try to push NASCAR really well, like to be more inclusive. But it is the fact of the matter is if you do go to a NASCAR race in this country, they say it's the Confederate flag. No, it's the Confederate battle flag. I had a gentleman show me what the actual Confederate flag looked like, which is not what they're carrying the battle flag. And you see it. You see it bad at their races, and it's a very, if you have differenting views, you might feel a little bit uncomfortable at them. Yes, it did start as prohibition. If you saw the movie Talladega Nights, that is an actual true story. And to take it even further into that, the Kennedy family, yes, that Kennedy family, John F. Kennedy, they were rum runners, and they used to do that too. It all came from bootleggers run from the cops during Prohibition. For any of you guys don't know what Prohibition was, once upon a time, the United States banned alcohol sales of any kind. It lasted, I think, for about 13 years. It was all based on the women's suffrage movement, which was like women who were, their husbands would have a few too many drinks and come home and beat them. So they were like, we need to get rid of liquor, alcohol. It causes all these problems. Now, the issue that arose out of that was you created an entire new breed of criminal, and that's how you got guys like John Dillinger. I'm not from the U.S. I'm from here, but like I've studied the history quite a bit. And you had guys like John Dillinger who became these like mega criminals because they were bootlegging booze like crazy, bringing it in from Canada and the Caribbean. Yeah, running from the cops. They started a sport running from the cops, man. Yeah, it's pretty crazy, man. It seems like something like, oh wow, okay, just kind of a necessity. Kind of became something out of that. Oh, I watched, man. I watched, dude. That wasn't even like it was pretty ugly, and that wasn't even like the best. All like that was Finlay Christie playing. I mean, like that All Blacks game was ugly, man. And I mean, like it's bad because it's like Italy has not been that good. I mean, I say that standing before this flag, and any Springboks fan, we watched us ourselves get beat by them. Um, yeah, Al Capone was a crazy guy. If you really want to get even deeper into it, if you look at what's going on in Mexico right now with the cartels and all that, that's coming out of a necessity to provide drugs for this country. It's basically prohibition again here, and they're taking complete advantage of those laws. So they're trying to smuggle in whatever narcotics they have from south of the border because there's a huge gold mine of cash and people who want drugs in this country. And it's, we have a lot of political issues with that. Yeah. Yeah, they never win in the Six Nations. Yeah, I did watch Boardwalk Empire as well. Yeah, that was a kind of a dramatization of Enoch Thompson, Nucky Thompson. That was a real guy that really existed in Atlantic City. And I watched that series as well. It was a very very good one there on HBO. Recently, I finally watched Sopranos all the way through. I'd never watched it. That was a really really great show. I was a big fan of Oz as well. That was the prison one that came out a few years ago for HBO. Had a buddy that was an extra on it for a bit. He was one of the guys in the Italian wise guy gang, and I think he had one line for all 5 episodes, and I think his line was, "Yo!" That was it. Yeah, my friend John Blood Clot Joseph was on it, so yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, when they beat America a couple of weekends ago, I did a live broadcast for that. They played horribly against the United States. So there's a lot of theories about that. You've had a lot of the big crack cocaine dealers in the '80s in this country come out and say that their number one supplier for cocaine was the government. Guys like Freeway Rick Ross and guys like that who have come out and said, or either Frank Lucas, American Gangster, he was saying that the government knew he was bringing the heroin in the full time. Whether it's true or not, who knows? But yeah, it's a crazy history living in this country. Like I said, I've been here for a while, so I would actually give them a 4 out of 10 for the entire game. Like I said, man, even when they played the U.S., if they had played like that against a team like Australia or South Africa, they would have gotten destroyed. Playing these lower tier games, and I really do. That is what I don't like about these tours is when you get to see this, because like the 3 games this morning were all blowouts. They weren't even close. The first game of the day that's been competitive. So, and I know we've got another one this afternoon. We've got looks like Scotland and the Wallabies going at it with a very weird Wallaby squad. Curtly Bill coming off the bench for that. I won't watch it. I'll get the highlights later on because I'm just not a huge Wallabies fan. But I think I might get up and watch France and Argentina tomorrow. But I think that's going to be a blowout as well. I think France is just going to march all over Argentina. I really feel bad for Ledesma because I think he's a hell of a coach, but they are struggling big time, it seems, and it kind of sucks for them because they are my South American neighbors, and, you know, it is what it is, and we've obviously seen, which is funny for as bad as they've gotten, look at how good Uruguay and Chile have gotten. They are both really good now, so yeah, it's tomorrow for us too. I think tomorrow morning is 9 a.m. kickoff for France and Argentina. So we shall see how that goes. There's also a couple of other games going on this week. I think Uruguay is playing Romania tomorrow. I don't know if I'll be able to get coverage of that here. Uruguay has really stepped their game up big time, and they've been sending heaps of guys to play here in the States in the MLR. I know there was at least one on Houston, one on Austin. I think they had like one on almost every team. And they've really been developing their rugby really well down there in Uruguay. We've got a restart here. Of course, Flow Sports does not show me the actual restart. No. Okay, this is still highlights. Still highlights. My bad, guys. No, restart. Those of you just joining us, we've got 12-9 in the 40th minute, second half just started. No announcement. We missed the first 20 seconds over here because they were showing them commercial. Line out about 25 meters out for Wales. It looks like the rain has finally stopped. We need to pick up the aggression here. We still haven't changed out our front row, surprisingly. Stein with the, oh man, absolutely good, and then a horrible offload. Nobody was there when he tried to offload it. We still retain possession. We're pushing. Herschel Yankees has the ball. He's going to kick forward as well as he can. Is anybody going to be able to come up there and get it? Nope. But Pimpy does his damnedest, but does not get it. Wayne Pivac there, the Kiwi coach. I always kind of felt like Wales was like the feeder pipeline for the AB's coaches. I mean, because you had Hansen there. I thought Gatlin was going to be the next one in line, so I guess I was wrong. Because I think even the guy before Hansen was there as well for a bit, so I wish I had been paying attention when Steve Hansen was coaching Japan. That would have been awkward as. He failed a concussion test. Jesus, man. God, that sucks. I mean, he disappoints me quite a bit, but you still don't want to see these guys get concussions, man. That shit, it's horrible, man. We've got a scrum. Wales is okay. They've switched out their front pack. Gary's will not come back. He will stay on the bench, and they will bring in a replacement when it's time for him. Yankees with a nice little run there. Okay. We might be going back. Uh, 42-53 now, Joshua. Oh yeah, and if you ever came here to North Texas, man, there would be a question about your name. Would it be Joshua or Joshua? Because there's both here. So people will ask you that. Hey, is it Joshua or Joshua? So. If any of you guys are on Reddit, I did a post. It's like a starter packs on Reddit, and one of them it was like Aussie and Kiwi, and it had the things that were Aussie, things that were Kiwi, and then in the middle you had Russell Crowe, pavlovas, and meat pies, and I had to say, no man, Kiwi meat pies are better than Aussie meat pies. No question. But you know what? Nothing beats a good lamb curry meat pie. 44th minute in. Pollard kicks forward. Looks like we're going to try and get it. Nope. Wales gets it. Creel does everything with his little frame to try and get it off there. His opposite winger, who is bigger than him considerably. Wales gets it. They have possession. They go to push forward. Niche with a hell of a stop there. You know, they could. We're 2-4 in the last 6 meetings between them, but I'm never going to doubt my boys. I'm obviously, you see the flag. My channel is littered with my love of the Springbok, so I'm not going to say no. Never say never on that. But we've definitely got to get some movement going here. We got to get some offense going. We got to put a try. Like I think whoever wins this game is whoever can get a try. Doesn't look like either team is having too much success with that at this moment. You've seen a couple of decent runs from both sides, some really long phases, 9-10 phases in. It just never pans out to anything, it seems. And it does suck a bit. Okay, here we go. We're starting to get our run-ons in. Oh, we got Kitsoff and Marks and Cook coming out. Oh, man. Oh, I'm ready for this. This is going to be a game changer right here when these boys come in, because there's no... Yep. Throwing out our front three. Manambi, Nishi, and Nakane all come off. This is when the game's going to get interesting, guys. If you're just now tuning in, yeah, because the ball wouldn't be so damn slick and the pitch wouldn't be so damn slippery. But I'm more than happy with what's happening right now, guys. If you're just now, yep, the bomb squad is taking the pitch. Oh, yeah, Marks looks like he's not ready for any funny business. He's coming out here to do his thing, and we all know exactly what that is. Oh, man, this is going to be good. Yeah, you can even tell Sia's amped up. He knows what's up. He knows what just hit the pitch, and he knows what time it is. And they're coming in for the scrum. Oh, my God, this is going to be beautiful. This is where Eben's already got that serious look on his face. We all know what time it is. Everybody's taking their spot. You got Quagga on the right. Khaleesi on the left. You got the big man Thor in the back row doing the support. Crouch, set, and bind, and let's get this sucker going, man. Nah, come on, guys. Yeah, that's on Wales. They're not ready for this, man. Wales isn't ready for what's about to happen. They know that this is about to be a proper, just, oh, man. I mean, on that front row, who do you think can drink the most of all three? Probably Marks, but, you know, you never know. God, here we go. Set. Bind. Oh, here we go. Oh, man, it's not even a competition. Oh, come on, guys. Come on, just dig deep, dig deep. Yeah, come on, guys. Not even close. Not even close. Come on, come on, come on. Get a good kickoff. Come on, Stan. Get a good kickoff. Nope, he's going to hold on. He's going to run. 35 years old and making a run. That's what you like to see. Pollard with a little chip kick. Got it. He kicks forward. Does he retain possession? Oh, we're down at the 5, guys. We're down at the 5 meter. We've got the men. We've got the numbers. Marks has it. Koch. Everybody's trying to recoup here. You got Yager pushing forward. Pollard out. Doesn't see anything. We retain possession. Yankees to Dialende. Back out to Lud de Hager. The bomb squad doing their thing. There's big man Vermeulen. We're at the 5 right now. We need to get our guys spread out here. Pollard pushes forward. We still have possession. Back out to Koch. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. Come on, boys. Push, 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 push. Marks. We're going to the... Now we're going to go back left. See what we can push. Quagga Smith. We're finally over the 5. We just need a couple of decent more pushes. We're in phase 11 right now. Kits off with the ball. We lose about a meter on that going back. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Stan loses his footing there. We've still got possession, though. Come on, guys. Get comfortable. Get something set. Let's go. Dialende. We turn it over. Bloody hell. Creel bobbles the damn ball. Oh, come on, guys. Jesus Christ. This is going to be the killer because we can't close the deal when we get down front, man. I know it's De Jager. I say De Jager because I work with German people. But yeah, De Jager. You gotta. I'm gonna do a video in a couple of weeks with me and the missus, and you're gonna get to hear an American pronounce some of these names, and it's gonna be hilarious. Damn, the webcam people are back again. It's all because of you, Joshua. They're coming for you. They know you're a young man. Etzebeth says that Kitchoff has the highest. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised in the least if he's the guy that has the highest tolerance. They're coming for you, Joshua. They know you're a young man. You're not an oldie like me. You're not an oldie with a missus and a kiddo yet. They know this is a young man. Oh man, going for the penalty. 50th minute, bigger. Dan Bigger from quite a bit of space out. It has started to rain once again. Oof, and he's right through. Dang, man, that was like a 46-meter kick. And he is 5 of 5 for kicking today so far. Score becomes 15-9. 50th minute in, guys, if you're just now joining. All points coming off of the foot of Bigger and Andre Pollard. The restart very quickly here. We need to get this ball. We need to score. We need to score. This penalty stuff is not. These penalty kicks are not going to win the game. We need to get our backs involved. It looks like Dialende and have been a lot more active. Yeah, I saw it on Wikipedia. I just say Niche, his name. But I think a lot of them, even like, I've even seen like Sia Colisi's real name isn't just Sia Colisi. It's like this very long name. And I have a hard enough time pronouncing names. So my last name was anglicized by my father when he came here to North America. My actual last name is Hindenburg, and it's Hendon here in the States. My dad anglicized it whenever he came over. So, yeah, it's kind of a weird kind of thing here. There he is. There's Stein doing that kicking like we know he can do. All the way down to the 22. He kept it in, but man, come on. Give it back to him. Let's see. Here he goes. Yeah, do your thing. It's just a kicking match at this point. Bigger tries to kick forward. Let's see what he gets. Does he get any momentum? Dialende gets the ball, and we just ride in with the pack. I don't watch boxing anymore, dude. Like, so I'm trying to watch the game here, but you'll see I have these boxing gloves right here. My uncle was a boxer on my mom's side, and I just don't really watch boxing too much anymore because there's not an American heavyweight big guy. I mean there is, but it's not like it wasn't like back in the day when we had Mike Tyson, Evander Holyfield, and all that kind of stuff. But penalty on Wales for not moving away, 53rd minute. Since I've gotten my Instagram, I've got to see a lot of these guys' like personal lives outside of it. Because I try not to be like that guy that tries to peer into people's lives too much. But it's like really interesting to see some of these guys off the pitch. Like when I saw Kitsoff's partner, I was not expecting that. Like I did not expect him. And it's like, yeah, she just seems like a normal just chick and normal girl, and he seems like a normal dude off the pitch, and then you see him on the pitch, and he's just this big bulldozer of a man, slapping Khaleesi in the face because he don't give a damn. We got Herschel off, Jakobus Reinach in. Who's going to do the kick here? Holy crap. Holy crap, we got Stein about to do a kick at the 53rd minute here. 54th minute in. Oh my god, this is a 54-meter kick, guys. This is a big one. Look at this guy. He's got a beard like mine. Lots of gray in it. Oh, come on, bro. Come on. Let's see what we got. Did we get it? Oh my god, he nailed it, folks. That was a kick. That was a kick. He's got that Marnie Stein kind of thing going on, man. These older guys can boot, man. That was a good one, man. That was a really good one. I still want to try. He's 1-for-1. That was a 54-meter kick, guys. That was a good one. Like, that was proper. Wow. I guess they didn't give it to Pollard because they worried whether he could make it or not. Restart. Stein has the ball, man. Maybe he's going to be that magic we need going down the end here. Davies off for Wainwright, or Davies on for Wainwright. So they have replaced their number 8 for Wales at the 54th minute. Anybody just joining? 15-12, the score right now. I don't know if it's just me at home, guys, but oh, he's 7-0. Jesus. I don't know if it's me. Maybe it's just what I'm seeing here. Maybe you guys notice, man. Krill just seems so undersized compared to the wingers, man. Like, he just seems like he's just not a big body. Maybe that's why we haven't been using him that much. The bobble into the face. Those are always hilarious. No more Starbucks. I'm out. So now I will start drinking cranberry pineapple juice. Yeah, I kind of wonder that too, because Fussy seems to be the other guy that we use quite a bit, so... Yeah, he just looks so undersized, man. Like, I mean, and I get it, Cheslin Colby's not a big guy, but he's got, like, a wide body, too. Although nobody will reach that peak ability of Brian Habana when jacked at the end of his career. Jesus, that guy looked like the Terminator, man. Scrum, we get it. And then we bobble the damn ball. I don't know if anybody watching can tell me, is Dialende, is he like Portuguese or something, maybe background? I don't know. Like, I know he's a Safa, I know that, but like, what is he? Yeah. So if anybody watching, if you know what Dielende's background is, I've been trying to figure it out for ages. So, I mean, I figure with a name like that, maybe he's Italian. Maybe, you know, he could be kind of a bit of anything, maybe. So, my missus seems to think that Cheslin Colby looks like he might be Indian or something. But we know he's not, but yeah. We're a perfect 8 on our lineouts. Wales has actually lost one lineout, which our set pieces have always seemed to be money, so... Vermeulen gets the lineout. We have possession. Looks like Marks has the ball. Trying to get that push forward. Wales is trying to throw everything they can to get the ball back. It is not working at the moment. We got a tight pack. Dialende getting a push with a little help from our captain, Khaleesi. Come on, boys. Let's get something going here. Let's get a try on this board. Let's hope for Moulin. Jesus Christ. These guys are pushing. Oh, he's Spanish. Okay. Makes total sense with a last name like that. Quagga Smith. To Etzebeth. I'm liking Kobus Ronak. And then the Yager fumbles the ball there. Bobbles it a bit. And a penalty on Wales for not releasing. In a very easily kickable position, but we're going to go for the 5-meter line. Are we? Nope, we're going to go for the penalty kick. Very easily kickable spot. And it looks like they're going to let Pollard handle this one. At the 59th minute. From about 21 meters out. And he nails it. 4 of 4 for Mr. Pollard this afternoon. And ladies and gentlemen, at 59 minutes, we have a tied game at 15-all here. So, once again, I still am of the belief whoever gets that first try today will be the winner of this game. A couple more replacements on for Wales. Which really makes me wonder, if we do bring Elton in, what are we going to do? Are we going to bench one of our centers? Are we going to take Creel off? Are we going to do what? You guys let me know. That's what I would do. I'd put Jesse Creel. I'd get him off. I'd get Creel off and bring on Elton Yankees, let him play wing. He's trying. This has been his best kicking game in a minute for me, actually. He hasn't had a great one this season, but he seems like he's doing just fine right now, and I'm thinking maybe a little bit of comfort being back in the Northern Hemisphere where he's gotten used to applying his trade there in France. So for that big paycheck that he's getting every year. Mostart comes in for De Jager, which, hey guys, how's it? Dialende, Lucio holding. Oh! Almost get the turnover there. We're pressuring. We're putting a lot of pressure on right now. Seeing if we can make them make a mental mistake. Cock with a missed tackle. Mostart saves the day there. Khaleesi. We're doing what we can, trying to get this turnover. Get them out of our end. Krill with a little bit of tried to do his best there to try to get a steal. Intercept there, but no dice. They are pressuring right now. 6th phase in. About to be on their 7th phase in. Kick across by Bigger out to their wing. He kicks forward. Stein has it though. And tries to tiptoe his way to stay in, but does not. What do we get out of this? No, he is not. That's what I'm thinking. Let's get him out of there for right now. He just seems so undersized out there on wing. And I would rather have Yankees because at least I know he can boot it too if he gets a chance. So we will see what happens. We don't know what what's in the mind of Yak and Rossi up there in the booth. They're probably deciding what they need to do. I'm sure they will figure it out somehow, some way. That's what I'm saying. Pull out Krill, put him on at 14 on the right wing there. our centers have been money today for the most part, and this does not look good at all. Oh man, we've got a person on the field. Oh my god, is that a camera person that's on the field? What's going on here? What the hell is going on here? Oh my god, we had a guy run out onto the pitch. Jesus Christ, man. What the shit is this? This isn't Wimbledon, guys. Fuck. Like, I'm all for, like, doing fun stuff at games. How's it, man? How's it, Lorenzo? I'm all for having fun at games, but I'm sorry, man. If I'm going to run out on a pitch, I would not run out on a rugby pitch. If you get hit by one of these guys, it's going to hurt like hell, man. It's not even going to be fun. Like, you're going to get hit hard. It's like running out onto an NFL pitch. Those guys got plastic on their heads. Yeah. Oh, did you see he did it again, Josh? He did it the Ireland-Japan game. He ran out again and stood with Japan. I don't know anything about that guy. It's been on social media. I've seen all kinds of stuff. I don't know who the guy is. Maybe somebody knows, but, like, you know, it's hilarious. He's just trolling. Booze does give you courage, and I know those Welsh can drink, because I've hung out with quite a few Welsh people, and they do love a nice beer. So, but it's just, yeah. I don't know. You know what? I bet you he's got some kind of corporate sponsorship. And the penalty, Dan Bigger, money again. 6 of 6 so far today at the 64th minute. And we've got 18-15 for Wales. 65th minute in, guys. Oh, here we go. Oh, dude, what did he do to his hair? He always had that, like, sweet, like, faux hawk thing going, man. Oh, no, he's coming off for Pollard. Let's see what happens here, guys. Come on, Elton, do your thing, man. Do your thing. You got it. You got the skills. You can do this. Good to see him out on the pitch, though. Like, I'm comfortable. Like, I know he can do what he needs to do. No, that was in, guys. Oof. Was it? Nope, that's, yeah. I wonder if he came on whenever they came and played at, like, Wimbledon a few years back. Because, like, the NFL games will always do, like, a game there every year. And then they'll pretend that, like, oh, yeah, the English want an NFL team. No, they don't. Because it's, like, mostly Americans at the game. I know for a fact. They try to act like, oh, yeah, you know, no, it's not. It's Americans watch it. Or every time they'll do a game in Mexico, they'll try to think, oh, Mexicans want to... No, they don't. They don't. Oh, what was that? Come on, Krill. You got to hold on to those damn balls, man. Pitch back here. Mostart. Man, he's holding up 3 people by himself. What the hell, man? Oh, Franco Mustard doing his thing, man. It's always good. Shit. This is looking bad, guys. We're making a lot of mistakes here right now. Nobody's back. There goes Jakobus Renak. He's got the ball. He's got some speed. He's got some space. Oh, here we go. Come on. He got a nice little run right there. Let's see if we can get some momentum back on our side. Quagga Smith getting the ball. He's going to offload. He's going to try and run. He's running. He's trying to walk it forward. Let's see what we got here. We still have possession. Our forward pack is holding it down. Renak with the ball. Everybody's figuring out where they need to go. Oh, Etzebeth. Offload, but PP. Come on. Here we go. Yes, guys. Finally. Yep. Yeah, put it up, bro. Put it up, man. That's how you do it. Mapipi with the try in the 67th minute. Oh, man, that was beautiful. He has to put up the horns and everything when he lands it. That's what I wanted to see. And it was Reineck that got that started. That nice little run there that he got moving for. Yes, try time indeed. I'm happy. We take the lead. It was Reineck, man. He was the guy, the catalyst. Look at that little run. He busted down. It was like a 25-meter run right there. He was the catalyst for that whole thing. Don't tell me that. What are they going to TMO it? Were we? No, we're good. We're good. We're good. Don't tell me that shit. They're trying to say we knocked it forward. I don't think we touched that. Oh, when the Jaguars played Miami and London. Yeah, that's... And they never put, like, the top teams to play those overseas games either. It's always, like, bottom NFL teams, man. Did we touch? Did we touch? No. Is it going to go back? No try. Bastards. Yeah. Fuck. Bastards. Well, we almost had a try, guys. Called back. Apparently they're saying it was knocked forward. I disagree, but I am not a member of World Rugby refereeing, and I've complained about it constantly. But alas, we've got 18, 15, 68 minutes in. The score remains. It's not going to take away from... That was Jakobus Reineck just totally running with the ball. We had some good pace going. We had the momentum. Bigger kicks to touch. Line out, and we will see what happens now. I think we can do it again. I'm not worried about it. I think we've got the right guys on the pitch right now that can solidify this and make it happen. Anybody just joining? 18, 15, 68 minute in. The Springboks have just had a try disallowed. And it looks like Wales has just replaced quite a few players, 3 guys. Scrum awarded to the Springboks because of not releasing thing. Maybe. I agree, Josh. This is going to be a key one for the game. We win this one, I think we can get some pace going, and hopefully we can get something put on the board. I don't want another penalty. I want to try. I want tries. That's all I want going forward. We're obviously not going to beat them by 16 points, but I just want a victory. As beautiful as it would be nice to start out this Northern Tour at a 1-0 record. Yep, we got it pushed. We got it pushed. Penalty awarded to us once again. our scrum is dominant. 4 penalties on their scrum to our none. It's something I've always enjoyed. Oh God, Stein. He's gonna get it just right. You already know. He's money. He's money. He's money. What a beautiful kick. What a beautiful kick. Jesus. Like, I know he doesn't have a crap ton of mileage left on those legs, but man, let's use him for while we can. It's nice having him back there at 15 because he's just very, very solid. Yeah, he'll make the occasional mistake, but it's not anything we like pay for violently. Khaleesi comes out. That's the captain for the day. And we bring on Jasper, who does make occasional mistakes, unfortunately. But not now. We get the line out. Let's get a maul going. They're pushing hard. They're pushing. Wales is pushing hard. We've got it. Mark's at the back of the pack. Rannoch right behind him, waiting patiently. Mark still has possession. Wales is pushing. It's ours still. Rannoch's got the ball. Offload to Kitsoff. Wales is saying they're going to get it. Kabis kicks forward. Mpipi is Oh, Mpipi gets the ball. He gets the ball. 22 meters out. We've got it. Oh, man, Wales is pushing. Rannoch's got it. To Etzebeth. They're pushing. We've got it still, guys. The big man, Famulin. Back to a Dialende. We turn the damn ball over. What do we got here? That's what I'm saying, man. Get us out that 5. We've got the bulldozers. We've got the hit squad up front. Let's try to push one through. Marks can grab it. He's keen on it, man. We've seen him do it time and time again. Let's go for that line out at 5 and push that sucker through, man. Like, that's what I want to see personally right now. Yep, because we can do it. Etzebeth looks like he's a little bit hurt. But as we all know, Etzebeth, yeah, you've got to probably break something on that guy to stop him. We all saw him, the All Blacks game, where he's got stitches down his face and blood everywhere. Yeah, that's just another day at the office for Mr. Etzebeth and co. You've got Jacques pacing. He's got the walkie-talkie. We've got a little bit of blood coming off a Coke. And we're getting ready for... We're going to do a line out. No, we're going to kick. Vermeulen, kind of trying to direct traffic a bit here. Yep, looks like we're going to go for a line out at the 5 meter. Yes, line out, and then we'll get the maul, and hopefully we can get across with our big boys. We're pushing. Mark's over. That's it. That's what we needed. That ain't coming back either. You guys called it. You knew it. Yeah. Malcolm Marks. We all knew it was going to happen. Oh, man. I don't know what it is, man. We get it. Yeah, you did. You called it, man. And it's like, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is about Mark, man. He's just, when we get in that mall, he's just money, man. Like, maybe it's the support around him, but like for some reason we saw it happen time and time again over the rugby championship. That was where he was money, man. Like, get him that maul off the line out in the 5 meter. He was going to get in, man. Like, it's the long legs, maybe. It's just the support around him that gets him in. But that's a try. We take the lead at the 73rd minute. Now, who's going to kick? It's going to be our friend Elton. 39 meters. Come on, Elton. Just calm down. Just get it. You got this. And he fucking shanks it. Fuck. Pardon my French, guys. So, after that horrible miss from Yankees, it is now 2018, 74 minutes in. We got 5 minutes to try to hold this, guys, or put something else on this pitch, on this board. And, yeah. I don't sell any of those funny clips. Yeah, I don't have any consoles here, man. That's what I agree. But maybe they just felt like giving it to Yankees. Who knows? Who knows who makes that decision? I don't know if that's Yak who makes that decision or not. I was hoping he was going to nail it. Look, with the possession, we still have possession here. 75th minute in. The bomb squad's doing their thing, trying to push it forward here. Jakubis Reinach offload to Steven Kitzelf. Reinach to Yankees, Alton Yankees. Reinach to Mostert. Etzebeth gets about a meter just based on his body. Jakubis, we remain in possession. We've got an injured Wales player on the pitch. Marks lays it down. Quagga Smith bobbles it, knocked forward. Oh, not moving away penalty on Wales, though. So. Oh. It's their winger. He's hurt. No, it's their flanker for Wales. Yeah, right, man. Come on, dude. Handle that ball. Do your thing. You impressed me when you beat the All Blacks. He's gassed. They're all gassed at this point, though. Kicks into the 5-meter line. Elton with money. We get a line out. Etzebeth, of course, laying down on the ground. That guy is such a trooper, though, man. At this point in his career, he's still money, man. Like, yeah, give him a little good clean out. Maybe a little cut or something. He'll be fine. He'll be right back at it. Little discussion amongst everybody. Who's going to take the line out? Where are we going with this? I'd do what we do. Get Marks on the back there. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for, too. Get him back on the back of the maul and just push it through again. And let's widen this gap. Make it to where the only way they're going to beat us is if they get a try. Like, we've got to put our foot down right now. We've got to establish it right now that we've got less than 4 minutes left in the game. We need to establish something here right now and get it our way for the rest of the game. Make them get desperate. Line out win, of course, to Vermeulen, the big man getting lifted. Marks at the back of the pack. We already know what's going on. It's Malta. They're pushing this maul as hard as they can. Let's see what we've got. Dude, Wales is holding it. I'm surprised. They are holding it. We're going to... they're lifting bodies up now. Mark still has it. We're a meter out. Let's see what we've got here. Wales is trying to do whatever they can to get possession. Oh, Smith with it. Reinach to Kitzelf. pushing it in. We're at 5 right now. Dialende doesn't get much. Kits off again. Oh no, that's Koch with it again. There's Kits off. They're pushing us back, but we still have possession. 7th phase. About to be the 8th phase, and a little bobble there. But we've got it. We've got it. We retain possession. Nope. Jesus. Off the feet on South Africa. Oh, Jesus. This is giving me a migraine. What's up, man? Kia ora. You Kiwi. You crazy Kiwi there. Kia ora, bro. Thank you for stopping by. Sure, my bro. Yeah, man. It's always good to have a Kiwi drop by in the house, man. Big argument on Reddit right now over meat pies and how the Kiwi meat pies ran supreme over Aussie meat pies. That's a big one I've been getting notifications for on the phone here. Line out for Wales, 78th minute, about to be 79th minute. Yeah, we need to steal this line out. We have the ability to. We have the weapons. We have the guys that can do it. Get control, burn the clock, kick it out. Dude, yeah, man, a steak and cheese, man. Mazda's was my spot in Auckland. I loved getting them there, but I would even get the Georgie pies at Macca's, man. Those were just fine, too. SA meat pies, like I said, a lemon curry. You can't go wrong. But when it comes to Kiwis and Aussies, Kiwis all day, their meat pies are the best. No question. The flaky crust. Just, oh, man, you got to hold it just right. If you squeeze too hard, it explodes, man. Oh, I love it, man. They keep the line out. We're just burning time. We got 79th minute. We're down to less than 55 seconds left in the game here. We need to get the ball. We need to possess, and we need to kick it out. We're doing what we can. We're holding it. We're holding it. Lukio getting in on it, on the action there. Down low. Kolk and Jesper getting a nice little tackle there, a little assistance. We're holding it. We're holding it. We're holding it. We just need to get possession here at some point. And we get the penalty. 79th minute, guys. Yeah, we won the game. We're going to kick for 3, and that's it. Not releasing penalty at the 79th minute for Wales. The boys in green are already celebrating. Always, man. Always. Always. Yankees, very easy kick here. They're giving Stein the man of the match. That kick was huge. Yeah, that kick was huge. That 54-meter kick in the 54th minute was huge. And I agree. We got Yankees kicking out from where? Where is he about? How far you reckon? About 18 meters. Right through. 23-18, fellas. Yankees 1 of 2 kicking for the day. Hope everybody it was a fun game. I know a lot of you guys in Safa got to miss quite a bit of it because of, obviously, power issues. If you can always connect, I will be live for these all the time. Yeah, 23-18. Man, I don't know who to give my man of the match to, man. That Jakobus Ranek run, granted it didn't net anything. That was a really good run. I might give it to Mapipi. He was in the mix quite a bit today. I'll have to kind of go back, Yeah, I know it's early there in the land of the long white cloud. Yeah, and New Zealand does keep it because we had to get 16 over Wales. Yeah, we've got France and Argentina up next. I kind of think that's going to be a blowout. Crazy in New Zealand, NZ. The games so far today have all been blowouts. Japan got killed by Ireland. The ABs killed Italy, and England blew out Tonga. So this was like the first close game of the day. I'm thinking France might blow out Argentina too. Unfortunately, got everybody talking at the end. You got Dialende, Mumpipi, and Yankees all talking to each other. Everybody's hugging. Everybody's happy. It's a win. Another big win for the Springbok. It's good to see everybody hugging and everybody's happy at the end of the game. It's always good to get a victory. I do not want to see Jesse Creel for a while again. Yes, Japan was insanely disappointing. I turned that on. I was shocked that they were getting destroyed the way they were. And I mean, like, yeah, Ireland's great. Sexton, I think, is great. He won World Player of the Year a few years back, and I think he deserved it. I think he's absolutely awesome at that fly half position. I liked Rory Best a lot before he retired too. I always liked that team, and they've obviously, going through a little bit of a change with having that bastard Owen Farrell's dad coaching them now. But I believe, yeah, Fossey. If we can't get Colby back because he's going to stay in France, we've got to figure out something better at 14. I've never really been too concerned about 14, especially when you have Colby. Stein can't hear nothing. They're trying to do the post-game interview with him. He can't hear anything because the stadium's so loud, or maybe he's losing his... He's old. I can't hear. Got to put my hearing aid in. He's never... Oh, yeah, you're right, Josh. He's never lost there. So our record in the last 6 matches goes to 3-3 against Wales. This was a good game. It wasn't the greatest, wasn't the most exciting. It took a little bit of drudging through, but I get it. We're not that explosive offense team. We're never, we don't put up 100 points on people ever, if often, ever. It was a great game. It was definitely, yeah, now it's 8-0 for him. And you know what? I enjoy having these guys. I liked it when they had money during the British and Irish Lions. It's always good to kind of have these old heads because they've been there before. They've seen the highs, they've seen the lows. Yeah, it's weird that, he's the only guy left from that '07 squad still participating now. Yeah, if you look at the history of the games, they've never been blowouts. It's always been within maybe a 10-point margin between the two teams. So, yeah, it's good to take a win. It's always good to have wins, man. I'm happy so far with the tour. We've got a couple of more games coming up that are going to be tough games. Dude, that '07 squad was nothing to be messed with, man. That was like, you had Brian Habana, you had Percy Montgomery, his crazy ass. You had, the combo with Matfield and Bulky Spota. I mean, it was a solid team, top to bottom. That pool game when they beat the living dog crap out of England, that was beautiful. Like, I mean, Johnny Wilkinson didn't even play in the game, and it was just like, oh my god, they just beat the crap out of the defending champions. And like I said, that was the best pool that year. You had like England, you had South Africa, you had Tonga, who was really good that year. You had the USA, and you had Samoa. That Tonga Samoa game was, God, man, Haley T. Polk getting the red card. They finished the game with 13 players and still won. You had the USA and Tonga was a really good one because you had a couple of Tongan boys on that USA squad. And then even the game when Tonga played South Africa, how like Tonga was winning, like Andre Pretorius kept shanking the balls, man. During the first half of the game, they ended up having to bring on the relief guys, the run-ons, and that's what really won it for them. It was the guys that were usually the starters came on and was like, okay, and Tonga didn't have anything on the bench. Their best guys were their starting 15, and like I said, that's if anybody ever wants to know why I love the Tongan team so much. That team right there was like, dude, that was a solid Tonga lineup, but it was just you have a division with the Springboks and the defending the pool with this Springboks who ended up winning and the defending champions in England. It was the group of death basically, and it was like it was just a great time to watch rugby, that '07 World Cup. That was such a great time, and then when they ended up winning it, it was just like beautiful. So yeah, if that could ever happen, that would be awesome. That '07 and that 15, you had Julian Savea at top form there. You had Richie McCaw, you had Kieran Reid, you had Franks, you had Israel Dag was on that. You had so much solid on that 15 team. You had Kevin Malamo, you had Jerome Kino, like all those guys. That 15 squad was solid as crap too, man. That was a really good one too, and it was solid all the way from the front to the back. Your front row, your second row, your back, your fly half, scrum half. I think Conrad Smith was in on that. Manu Nonu was on that. Fekatoa was on that. Like it was just, you can go on and on. It was Ali Williams, I think, was still there at the time. Yeah, Brad Thorne, I think, was already done at that point. Maybe he was still playing at that time. But Brad Thorney, coaching the Reds in Queensland now. And that was just it was a solid World Cup that, I remember, 7, 11, 15, 19 was very memorable, for obvious reasons. But, and then we got another one coming up in 2023 in France. It's a good time to be a fan of the sport. So, Sia Khaleesi doing his post-game interview here out on the pitch. All smiles. Captain's always got a smile. You got those wins, and that's what matters. No, I've got to step out and run a few errands, Joshua. Yeah, I know you don't speak of 19. Hey, you'll get your revenge. You'll get your revenge one day against England. You'll get your revenge.
One day, Joshua, we shall get your revenge. One day.
My kiddo's over here eating Halloween candy. I'm about to beat her up and take it from her.
No, you're not. Mine, I earned it. Y'all have your own bag.
Hey, I had to walk too, kiddo. But I'm going to end this live broadcast, guys. Thanks for everybody who came out. I know being these games at a decent time for you guys, it's hard for a lot of people to come in and say hi, but I do appreciate all of it. That 19 team, I think England did save up because they thought, we're going to have to face, if we can beat the All Blacks, we can win the tournament. And then along came South Africa in that final game, and we all saw the final result there. But yeah, sure, bro, for Crazy NZ. Josh, cheers, my bro. We'll be talking, I'm sure, for the rest of the afternoon via the WhatsApp. If any of you guys ever want to hit me up on WhatsApp, get my email address off of one of my videos. I'm more than cool to talk to you and show you like what it's like living here in the States. But it was a great, this was another great live with you guys. I really appreciate it, and I will do my breakdown video here shortly. So cheers, guys.